Greetings, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of whatever this is turning into. I hope you guys are well. Today, we have big plans. You see on the map here, the forest that we did in the last episode, and it's looking pretty cool. I would say I'm happy with it. It's done. I spent some time over there gathering some more wood and some more saplings and kind of spreading the forest out around the outer edges of it. What I'm not happy with, however, is our base. You see, we are coming up on episode 10, and this place is still not done. It's looking really cool, don't get me wrong, but it's still not done. So, today's episode, the focus is going to be all right here. I want to finish up these courtyards. I want to finish up the entranceway a little bit here. And if we have some time, we'll even work on the path, connecting this back up to spawn. The reason I want to finish the base up is because next episode, episode 10, I would like to fight the dragon and do some end raiding, get some shulker boxes, and get our storage situation a bit more finalized. Don't get me wrong, the barrels down here have been working out great, our little floor storage, but I am running out of room, especially with some of the farms and stuff that we're getting built up down below here. One thing we'll be doing, look at all this. This is all from Enderman down here. I had this place leveled out. One thing we'll be doing eventually is decorating this lower part. There's a few more farms that I'd like to fit in, especially over there. We can fit a few more in up here, but I want to pack this place as full as we can with farms. And then what we're going to do is turn it into like a sewer. There'll be a little bit of an access point where we can come down and just get to all the farms, as well as our future storage room, which is going to be right down here, right below the starter house. So I think we're just going to get right into it. I'd like to start with this lower courtyard down here. I'd like to get Horse 6 a proper home, and our stupid llamas, I guess they can have a place to live too. I don't even know why I'm collecting them, but I am. We'll get this courtyard done down here. I think all the bees may have died. I'm not sure. I haven't seen them in a while. They might have just wandered off and gotten lost. But once we get this lower courtyard done, then we'll move up here and get this finished. And once we have that done, then the base is going to be pretty well complete. So I'm going to get going on that, and I hope you guys are going to get going on enjoying this time lapse. I can't even begin to tell you how happy I am with this place. This castle turned out so freaking cool. I have to say, out of all the castles that I've ever built, this might be my favorite, quite honestly. And I didn't think it would be when I started building it. But now that it's done, I really, really, truly, truly love it. So, fun fact, I've only ever actually finished, like completely finished, inside and out, 2 castles. 3 if you count one that I did in creative mode. I put a video of that one up on the channel too. But, so yeah, this is the second one that I've ever finished. And like I said, I think it might be my favorite. I absolutely love it. This lower part down here, so here's the deal. We still have to do this path, and I hope to do this later in the episode, but for now, you come in here, right? And you got a little cart, little storage area. I'll probably throw some dirt in there because I'm getting too much of that. Little garden area over here, and then we've got a nice little spot for horse 6. And at first I wasn't sure about the stable design. I wasn't sure if I liked it. I thought maybe it stood out a little too much. But the more time I've spent with it, the more I think that, yeah, I think I do like that. There's also a little hitching post out here with some water and some hay if we got some extra horses. The what do you call them? The llamas, the doodads, the guys in here disappeared. I have no idea what happened. I genuinely, legitimately don't. I did not kill them, but throughout the course of that time lapse, if you watch, they just slowly disappear. They can't get over this wall, and I even looked. I tried to find them out here. They're just gone. So whatever. Horse 6 gets this place all to himself, and it's pretty nice. There's a little watering trough I moved over here. In here, we've got an area where we can work on things if we need to. He's got some fresh apples here in a barrel, and yeah, it's a pretty nice little stables. Once you get to this upper courtyard, I think is where it really starts to shine. Once you come up these stairs and come around the corner like this, very, very cool. We'll start over here. So the forge was kind of an extension of horse 6, I thought. For one thing, I thought we're going to need a place to work on horse armor and stuff like that, horseshoes, and also weapons. This castle, every castle needs to be able to defend itself, and so this place is going to make the strongest weapons in the land. And if you see that there, that could be foreshadowing, perhaps. But anyway, beyond the forge, if you come this way, I added a nice new little kind of patio area for the iron farm. And I think it turned out very, very cool. Just some campfires with some oak trapdoors, a little, I think you call it a trellis. I don't know, maybe not, I could be wrong. But then I just threw some leaves on it and called it good. Moving over here, we just put a couple more trees up on these pedestals, on these platforms. Put some gardens in on the corners over here. And then this, I kind of wanted to make like a little shrine. That was my idea. I wanted this to look like a torii gate. With just like a little shrine for, I don't know, this guy that wears armor. It's just a shrine to him right now. Put in the comments, and this can be your shrine. We'll make this your shrine. But anyway, I don't know how happy I am with the design of the torii gate, and it's mostly because of the iron farm. It's kind of in the way. It's kind of a bad spot to have that, honestly. But I really didn't know what else to put here. I don't know how happy I am with this. And at some point in time in the future, that part of the courtyard might change. But everything else I'm super, super happy with. And we can finally call this castle done. Down here doesn't count though. Down here's not done because I'm not done with the farms. We will be doing a big storage room very, very soon. So hype for that. And as far as down here, like I mentioned before, we will be turning this into a sewer. But I want to get all the farms in first. So that'll be something that we do over probably a long period of time. As we need farms, we'll be building them down here. I'm not 100% sure what all we're going to be putting down here. We will be moving the nether portal. That's not going to stay down here. But once we get it filled up with farms, we'll turn it into a sewer, and it'll be a cool little place down here. But this doesn't count as far as the castle being done. One thing I want to do is update the map. kind of cool. For the rest of the episode, though, I'd like to get this tidied up a little bit out here, this path. I feel like the castle looks great and it's done except for the approach. We need to get this thing set into the landscape a little bit more, and we need to finish up our terraforming around the edges. We'll be doing lots of custom trees around here. Where we're standing, we'll be doing some fields, maybe just big old wheat fields or something. But for now, I want to get the path kind of reworked. It's not going to go over here originally like I had it. This was just a guide. I think what I want it to do, and I'll go get some blocks so I can explain. All right, I got some cobblestone, so I can just lay this out. I want the path to come out here, kind of straight out from the castle, and then it'll curve off this way. And can have it come around like this and then circle back that way, because I want to incorporate the zombie spawner here. We could build like a fountain or a little gazebo or something off the side of the path, and then we'll have it start circling back like this, and then it'll come around this way and up here. But we'll smoothen out this transition. That way it won't be such a steep incline. So it'll be like a little switchback path. You'll come down this way, and it'll kind of curve down and around here, like this. And here will be the something for the zombie spawner. We'll have custom trees and fields all around, and then you'll loop around this way, and boom, into the castle. So that's the plan. I'm gonna get going on that, which means for you guys, another time lapse. Wow. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I could not be happier with how this place has turned out. Oh my goodness. And you know what? For the first time, we can truly say that our starter base is complete. Well, it's not. I lied. I still lied again. It's not complete. We still have to do trees. But trees are something that we're going to have to get around to probably in another episode. I've been gathering resources for those, and I still don't quite have enough. So I really don't want to get started with that process until I've got more materials. But what do you guys think of the path? Isn't this the coolest? I love it. So check it out. The ground here, in my head, I've been thinking of it as like asphalt or like pavement. I don't know. And if you notice, as we go along the path, it thins out and becomes stonier and dirtier until eventually it just meets back in with just our path blocks, like what we have over at our forest that we made in the last episode. But I absolutely love how this turned out. Seriously, couldn't be happier. This is my favorite castle I have ever made. This turned out really cool too, the well. I wasn't 100% sure what I wanted to do with it, but we got a little thing there and a little bucket here where they're filling up maybe this barrel with water to take it back to the castle. And down in here, we've got our little drop pod where I just have a sign drop in the water. So that takes us down to our zombie spawner. And you pop out down here. Over here's the little uppy part. But yeah, what do you guys think? This completes it. This completes the build. Other than trees, like I say, we'll be coming back for trees. But next episode, we probably won't be doing a whole lot of building. That's why I wanted to do a ton. That's why I wanted to do a ton of building in this episode, because next episode we enter the big leagues. Next episode, we're gonna have to do some training and get strong. That way we can fight the dragon. I'd like to go to the end. That's right. I want to beat the dragon next episode. It's episode 10. It's a big episode for no reason other than I'm saying it is. Our starter base will be done. The dragon will hopefully be defeated. And we will hopefully have some wings. So if we have time after that, we might start putting in some trees, but I wouldn't hold your breath. For now, though, that's going to end it for this episode. I hope you guys like the castle. I really, really love it. If you're still here at the end, I wanted to especially thank you. Like I mentioned a minute ago, we're coming into episode 10, which I think is super, super awesome. I'm pumped for it. This series kind of started out with me not really knowing how far I was going to be able to take it, or if I would have the patience to stick it through and actually start finishing these builds. But I can't say it enough. I love this. I love it from the bottom of my heart. So thank you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys are kind of have been my motivation for this, to press on and just keep building, keep grinding through. Even when I die and I get frustrated, I want to finish these builds for you guys because you seem to really enjoy it. All the nice comments, I really appreciate reading. So yeah, thank you guys. You're awesome. You're the best. But I'm not going to get all sappy on you and pull a Midwestern goodbye. I'm just going to say thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.